Alright guys, how are we doing for sound?
Yeah, we're good.
Can you
We're
get
good.
that out of the frame? Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So, yeah, what video is it today?
Not a clue. No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Right, okay, good. An episode or anything like that, you have no idea?
No idea, no, I don't
Okay,
know.
good. Good start, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool,
I'm good.
let's go.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you as many hero pickup locations as I can on the map Survivors of Endor. Now let me tell you, this map is a bit of a pain, especially when trying to get those pickups. The reason being is it's so big, so you need to make sure you're positioning yourself properly. I feel like I'm telling you off, but I'm telling you, man. So first we're going to start off with the rebels. One tip I can give you is you need to use the walker as kind of like a waypoint or a marker to sort of decipher where you need to be in regards to getting the pickups. So for example, at the very beginning of the game when the walker's coming towards you, you want to look to the left side because that's where the highest concentration of the heroes are. So as you can see on screen now, all you need to do is when you spawn in, run to your left, and it's right there in that open pass next to that fallen AT-AT. You need to be careful when you're going for this pickup because the AT-AT is literally like facing the pickup, so maybe apply a shield or just be in and out as quickly as possible. Now for the next one, it's slightly in front and to the left of the one I just showed you. So what you want to do is stray slightly from the path to the left and it's hidden within the trees. Now the third and final location for the rebels at the beginning of the game is just down the hill on that slope, very close to the uplink. So I'd recommend sticking to the left side of the map. Now because the first section of the map is really small and the boundaries are quite tight, all of these locations apply to the Imperials as well. I found it really hard to find locations at the beginning of the game for this map, but there is one more I can show you for the Imperials. So when you first spawn in, you've got the AT-AT on your right or your left, and straight in front of you there is a fallen AT-AT. Now I've already shown you a hero pickup that's right next to it, but there's another one that's just at the base next to the foot. Now obviously this is available to both sides, so just keep an eye out for that one. You do, because that's what you do when you're doing hero pickups. Now that's pretty much it for the beginning of the game, so let's move on to the middle section. So we'll start off with the rebels, and there are 3 locations that are literally in a straight line. Now if you think about it, if you haven't died and the uplink is changing, you'll be running in that direction, so you'll be exposed to those hero pickups very easily. However, if you have died and the uplink has changed, you'll spawn on the other side, so they're very far away from you. Let's just say in the circumstance that you haven't died and you started moving away from the uplink because they're changing, the 3 hero pickups are all in a sequence. Of course, these do apply to the Imperials as well because they're so close to where they spawn and the AT-AT walks directly over them. Following that, there is actually another hero pickup location that's directly in front of those 3 that are in a straight line. It's actually situated on the rock to the right, so make sure you look out for that one as well. So just to put into perspective for you, the kind of spawn flipping thing I'm talking about, you being on this side if you don't die and this side if you do die. Yes, I'm going to show you a clip of me boosting towards the same pickup from a different angle to sort of emphasize that it is available to both sides, but it is further away if you spawn like as a rebel. You know what I mean. Let's say you're running from your spawn for the second half of the map. There's a hero location that's on that path just to the left. Now this is actually directly above the uplink, so there's going to be a lot of stuff going on around here. So maybe have a shield equipped or have your jetpack on so you can quickly boost out of the situation. So that's pretty much it for the rebels for the middle section, so I'll show you guys the Imperials now. Now the first one is actually just up to the left of those 3 locations that are in a line. Personally, I find it spawns here quite frequently, so running up that way will increase the chances of getting that pickup. So as I said, this map is really big, so it's a bit of a pain when trying to get hero pickups. Now in the middle section, I've sort of decided to split it into 2 halves. So you have all the hero pickups that are on the outside, and you have all the hero pickups that are on the inside. Covered pretty much everything that's on the outside, but there are a few that are located within the caves. Now the second uplink is in the cave as well, so it's close quarters, so you've got to be really careful when trying to get this hero location. Now the first one in the cave is directly in front of the uplink on the right. Now if you keep running round on the right side, you'll find the second one that's located in that pathway. Then the third and final one's located in that kind of ditch, crater thing, whatever you want to call it. So if you visualize the uplink being in the middle, there's a hero pickup location to the right, and there's one to the left, and there's one at the back. So it's kind of like a triangle shape. Now for these 3 locations, I have a very valuable tip for you guys. As you know, when you're identifying a hero pickup, you see that little icon that says 38 meters, 28 meters, however far away it actually is. So my tip for you is if you're running over the caves, look at the floor. Now the reason I say to look at the floor is because you can actually see that little icon that says whether there's a hero pickup underneath in the cave. So that means you'll know that it's under there and you won't go looking around on the outside section, you'll be looking in the cave because you know it's down there. And again, just to reiterate, these locations all apply to the rebels as well. Pretty much it for the middle section of the map, so let's move on to the last section. Now we're going to start with the Imperials for the last section because I've actually found a lot more locations with them than I have with the Rebels. Now I must warn you, with the last section it's very difficult to find locations, and if you don't have a jetpack equipped, then I mean your chances are going to be like this. With me, without me. Wait, with me. It's the other way around, you know what I mean. So the first location is just down to the right side of that last section. Next one is kind of parallel to this, but on the left, near the bottom of the walkway that leads you up into the trees. Now the third one applies to that common reoccurring theme of hero pickups spawning near uplinks. So this location spawns near the uplink, it's just down a level, so you need to be careful when getting there and jumping down. Time your jetpack well, or you can just drop down onto the pathway and then run straight into it. Another way in which you can approach this specific location is just from running up the sort of like spiral staircase at the bottom. The final location for the Imperials is very close to that uplink as well. You cannot boost to it, I don't think, or I just suck, I don't know. I've tried it and it doesn't seem to work. It's on that sort of long walkway and it's right on the edge of the out of bounds area, so you need to get it, activate it and go as quickly as possible. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Imperials for the last section, so we're going to finally do the Rebels for the last section. Now if you remember that location I just showed you on that long walkway, there is another hero pickup at the base of that tree. I mean this is accessible for the Imperials, but it's going to be very difficult because you're going to have to be pretty much in the Rebel spawn. So yeah, bottom of that tree, don't forget that one. Side note, the location on the long walkway is actually preferably for the Rebels as well. So yeah. Now, this next hero pickup I found as a Rebel, but again it's applicable to both sides. Now this location's like kind of in the middle, so you need to be careful when getting hold of this one, but yeah, there it is. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for all the locations on Survivors of Endor. I really do hope this helps you get hero pickups because I find this map such a pain when trying to get them, like seriously. Anyways, yeah, so if this video has helped you out, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new. I will be putting out like another vlog-ish kind of style video within the next 2-3 days. Hopefully you guys are keen to see that, and then yeah, the next locations, I'm not too sure which map I'm going to do, but if you could leave a comment maybe suggesting which one you want to see, and then yeah, I can do that for you. Anyways, that's it from me. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up button if you have, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you on the next video, mate. Sorted.